All right, so here we are. I'm very apprehensive about this box. I mean, it's one thing to spend $100 on a vintage mystery box, but from all the feedback, you guys are enjoying these videos. And if you do end up enjoying today's video, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Also, be sure to comment down below your thoughts on what we get out of this box. Let's go and jump right into it. Yeah, man, these boxes are definitely a gamble. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put it off to the side here so I can like open it up and show you. So it looks like everything's wrapped individually in Ziploc bags, which is actually a really great idea considering some of these shirts are probably very old, and for the sake of preservation of like the graphics and stuff, it's actually a really smart idea. Let's go ahead and jump into the first item here. It's like a black t-shirt. Put this off to the side. What the? Oh, okay. So it's actually inside out too. And I'm assuming all of them are inside out. So this collector definitely knows what they're doing, keeping everything inside out. And what we have here, a Metallica tee. So our first t-shirt is a Metallica tee, which smells really good. The fade is not too much on it. I'm guessing this is a newer shirt because it's double stitch, and it is from 2008 actually, so it is a newer shirt. And actually, as a matter of fact, 2008 isn't considered vintage, but I mean, it's a sick graphic nonetheless. It looks like it's gonna fit really nicely, and it's really soft, so that's really nice. As I've done with mystery boxes in the past, I will be calculating the value of each respective piece as well as the entire box as we go through it. Anyways, not a bad start. It's a sick t-shirt. Let's go ahead and keep working through this box here. Got another inside out t-shirt. Let's go and flip it inside out. And we have, oh, a Chicago Bulls t-shirt. This is actually really fire. It's got a huge front graphic. It doesn't look, yeah, there's nothing on the back here, but it's got a huge front graphic. This is actually really sick, 1996. So this one definitely is vintage. Yeah, this Chicago Bulls tee is really fire. And it's actually single stitch as well on the sleeves. Let's go ahead and keep working here. And this one looks to have a very nice coloration to it, or discoloration to it. It's a very faded black, like almost like charcoal gray, which you guys know I love. And yeah, let's go ahead and flip it inside out. So we have the Chevrolet t-shirt, and this thing's actually really sick. The color on here is beautiful, and it looks like it's gonna be nice and boxy. But what I love most about this thing is the color. I mean, flipped inside out, I originally knew like, wow, this is a really good looking shirt, but yeah, the color of this thing is just really nice. I love the front graphic. Unfortunately, there is nothing on the back, but I'm not mad about that at all. It looks like the t-shirt is from 1995, and it is actually a double stitch, but yeah, I can tell for sure this thing's been worn a ton, and yeah, it's really nice. And surprisingly enough, for a graphic of this size, the cracking isn't too bad. It does look like it's gonna be slightly boxy and oversized, so it's definitely up my alley. Not a bad shirt at all. Very sick. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, thus far I'm having a really hard time just right off the bat calculating how much this stuff is worth, because truth be told, I've never seen any of these shirts, and as I've said in the past, vintage is subjective. It's something that's totally arbitrary to the person that's willing to pay for it. So unless while editing I find some very similar things, it's gonna be really hard to price this box out. But I mean, thus far it's some really good stuff. I really like the Chicago Bulls tee, and that Chevrolet tee is really sick as well. So we have a Delta XL tee. So what we have here is a size XL Chicago Bulls t-shirt from 1996. It's from when they won their 4th title, when Michael Jordan came back to the Bulls from the baseball little stint. Now this shirt might look white on camera, and in person it looks mostly white. It does have like gray little speckles on there. Hopefully you guys can see it, but yeah, this shirt is really sick. It looks like it's gonna fit really nicely as well. And it's also insanely soft and single stitch. Definitely a win in my book. Very sick shirt. Let's go ahead and jump to the next item here. So this one is a Hanes Beefy tee. I know a lot of you guys love the Hanes Beefy tee. So already a good start, and it has a very nice wash to it, which is always a plus. And it is, oh, it's Harley Davidson. Let's see what we got here. Man, this color is amazing. Oh my gosh. Single stitch. Yep, it is single stitch. Wow. So it's got a few tiny little like holes and stuff, which I'm not mad about at all. It's got distressing on the neck collar. And oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful t-shirt. Oh my goodness. All right, so we have the front graphic here, very, very faded. And obviously the t-shirt itself is super faded and washed out. Wow, this thing feels amazing. It's very, very thin. It's a little bit on the rougher side, but I think that's due to the age of this t-shirt. And this is actually the back graphic. So you got a front graphic as well as a back graphic. And this thing was honestly aged to perfection. Oh my goodness. This is definitely not going anywhere anytime soon. This is for the personal for sure. And yeah, I mean, apart from the slight little holes on the back of it, I mean, it's an immaculate t-shirt. It's really, really just so good. Wow, I love this thing. It's definitely the type of shirt I would spend a good amount for. That thing is just, that's perfect. That's a perfect vintage shirt in my opinion. Big win. I love this thing. I'm definitely feeling pretty good right now. All right, so let's jump to the next one. And can kind of see the graphic here. It is Metallica. Wow, this thing is really thin and soft. Oh, what? Oh my goodness, no freaking way. So we actually have here the Metallica Doris tee from 1989. This blank is actually Brockham because if you get up close to it, hopefully the camera will pick it up. If you get close enough to it, you can see that it's licensed to Brockham. So we have a 1989 Brockham Doris t-shirt. Holy smoke. Apart from the fact that this is a very old t-shirt from 1989, this was one of the vintage tees that Jerry actually resurrected from 4th collection, and I believe Justin Bieber wore. This thing's probably very, very valuable. This is actually crazy, and it's such a sick graphic. You guys know, you guys have seen this graphic a ton of times, I'm sure, in the past, but this is definitely a very, very good t-shirt. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and jump into what looks to be the last item here, and it's actually also not in a Ziploc bag, which does make sense because it's very big. And it looks like we have a vintage Nike hoodie. It is a size large Nike hoodie. You can see the tag there, Nike sportswear. And yeah, this thing's really, really soft. It feels like kind of puffy too. And it has amazing structure to it. Up front, you have this nice black embroidered swoosh. I really do love vintage Nike hoodies and crew necks. So yeah, this is definitely something that's totally up my alley and I could definitely see myself wearing. You guys know I love Nike vintage. So not bad at all. Now, I guess ultimately what it comes down to is figuring out the value of everything that I got here. So just a quick run over everything. I got this vintage Nike hoodie, size large. I got the Metallica Doris tee, 1989 Brockham size XL single stitch. And we have this Harley Davidson single stitch, beautifully faded t-shirt. Honestly, this is gonna be so hard to find. Moving on, we have another single stitch Chicago Bulls t-shirt. We have the Chevrolet tee, which is a double stitch 1995, but has a very, very nice fade to it. We have the single stitch Chicago Bulls t-shirt as well, huge front graphic, nothing on the back. And then last up, we have this 1998 Metallica double-sided t-shirt. Not exactly vintage, but I don't know, not a bad looking shirt at all either. So we got a grand total of 7 t-shirts. Was it worth it? I guess that one's up for discussion and I have to go ahead and look things up online. But with all that being said, if you guys do want to see another box from this guy, definitely let me know in the comment section down below and like today's video. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I think this box is a million times better than the ones prior. Anyways, comment down your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And if you want to see another vintage mystery box from this person or from somebody else, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. Anyways, with all that being said, as I end every video here at Locust&WildHoney, I'm gonna say peace and be blessed.